Our tail of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. All right, to get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Nickal! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Israel, the last Airbender, Adesanya.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we are in Madison Square Garden. This arena not synonymous with winning when it comes to the NBA's New York Knicks, but certainly there have been a lot of big UFC moments here over the last few years.
No championship for the Knicks. When we fight here, somebody gets to take home a beautiful gold belt. Tonight, let's see how you perform in the world's greatest arena.
Oh, nice technique on the side kick. You don't learn that overnight. Oh, beautiful strike there by Israel Adesanya. He's got a lifetime in the game, not a lifetime in the UFC, but you see, this is a lifelong striker who is very dangerous with all limbs.
Yeah, and when you're standing with Izzy, you're in trouble, man. You're under constant attack the whole time because you never know what he's going to hit you with. And right there, he lands the strike that he was looking for.
Well, just like he drew it up with us on Thursday, catches the kick, counters beautifully with the takedown.
He did a great job countering with that nice takedown. Great fight IQ, seeing that kick coming and turning it into his offense.
And he comes through with a big knee.
Oh, nice body shot. Ooh, big shot lands.
Single leg takedown. Oh, and there's the early takedown. Just what the doctor ordered.
Exactly what he wanted to do. You saw it in the training footage.
Nickal's going for the shove here. Oh, he might be in trouble here. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Nickal. Just misses with the jab there. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Whew. Israel Adesanya, I don't even know what that was, but it certainly looked pretty, DC. This man brings so many different things to the table as a striker, and I would think would be a very difficult guy for his fellow middleweight contenders to prepare for. Nickal gets the single leg takedown, well played.
Big ground and pound.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Oh, tags him with the overhand. Oh, nice straight punch there. It must be nice to have a reach advantage like this, DC. Just over 2 minutes, round one.
Big punch land. Ooh. And everything's landing with so much power. Ooh, right hand.
Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now. Well, it didn't take long tonight for Israel Adesanya to find his striking flow late in the round here. He's feinting, the jabs going, the footwork just beautiful.
When he's going good, Izzy is a hard problem to solve. And it all comes back to the striking. He can dominate a fight with his stand-up ability, and that's exactly what you're seeing tonight. Another takedown land.
Nickal's in half guard now. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Nickal's back in half guard. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Nickal's looking for that arm triangle now. Ooh, that looks tight. Might be the beginning of the end.
Great job maintaining position there. You never want to lose position to chase a submission.
All right, operating inside the closed guard now. Well, you know I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in the gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too.
Let's get that takedown and win the round.
Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Nickal. Straight punch, that is useful. Back and forth we go. Final seconds here of round one.
Another big takedown.
Round two is next.
Excellent. Keeps dropping his left hand, leaving his jaw wide open for you. Just stay on the outside, pump him with the jab.
All right, let us now look back at some of the highlights from that round, and there just aren't that many guys on this roster that can keep up this offensive wrestling pace over 15 or 25 minutes.
But he's one of those guys. He is one of those guys that's able to continuously take you down even if you get up over and over. He has this ability to maintain that pace and pressure that he can wear his opponents down. That's why you see him get so many finishes as the fight progresses.
All right, round two. Back to the jab now. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. That's one way to upset the equilibrium. Nice high kick. Nickal gets the single leg takedown. Good solid strike on the ground.
Another strike gets through from the top position. That hook was bad. Nice leg kick.
Well, he might be...
And it's hurt very badly.
You got to take down.
Nice levitating. Changing the position. Oh, he's going triangle here.
Oh, looks like that submission's almost locked in.
Starting to get pretty deep here.
All right, so now going to position over submission as he bails on the sub.
He's weighing down, ground and pound. If he doesn't move on the bottom, he's gonna get finished.
Looks like the referee could step in here. Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands, every punch lands. He has just outclassed this guy on the feet. You've got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early. Look at the redness on his body, man.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Oh, nice takedown defense. Just turning his hip over into the leg kick.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. We have crossed the midpoint of this fight.
That is a damaging kick that lands.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Adesanya's forehead is bleeding now. Cut is open. Slips the punch.
Oh, nice right hand.
Nickal's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Rear naked choke. Oh, real good submission attack. Now that one looks tight. Oh, great submission defense. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former two-time U.S. Olympian yourself with some hands, you can fall in love with those.
You can fall in love with the striking. He is showing tonight that everything starts with his wrestling. He gives you the level change, which then in turn helps him land in the striking. He looks fantastic. I did not expect him to look this good in the boxing tonight.
Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now, and they're popping for it. They're excited.
All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. All right, feet on the hips here. Round 3 next. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, so he survives to the stool, but he's going to need a plastic surgeon on Monday. Let us show you some of the strikes that caused that damage above the eye.
Just beautiful striking on display. He found the target constantly. He opened up a big cut above the eye, and now he sees that he's got a wounded opponent in front of him. He is going to target that eye even more in this next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Nice jab by Izzy.
Try to establish that jab. Oh, he continues to attack the body yet again here, just as he did in the previous round.
Doing a great job fighting behind the reach and dictating where the fight takes place.
Well, his wrestling has been a great equalizer thus far in his UFC career and gets the single leg takedown.
And you know that it's his shot. It's his shot of choice, a single leg takedown, and he's securing it, and he's doing it and scored it over and over.
Good work from the top here by Nickal. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut. Oh, nice.
Whoa! Big right hand.
Oh, man, he's hurt. Good takedown defense by Israel.
Oh, Nickal gets hit with a kick.
Yeah, he's got to. He's got to start checking kicks.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body. He just continues to punish his opponent's midsection here in this round. 3 minutes to go in round 3. All right, late in the fight now, DC, the submission specialist clearly is going to be on the wrong end of the scorecards if we get it.
You got to get going. It does not matter if you get the work from the top. It does not matter if you get the guard pass. You got to just start throwing up submissions and hope by causing action you can latch onto something and end the fight.
All right, we'll see if he has any response here. His opponent continues to land a lot of swelling upstairs.
Well, you got to move your head. You've got to be preemptive. You cannot wait until your opponent starts to throw something in your direction. You've got to avoid right now if you want to avoid having this become an issue.
that is a high-level transition to half guard, and now in a position to do a lot of damage.
Watch him set up a submission attempt.
Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Quick hip movement there, and he does indeed get back to his feet. Nicely done. Unable to connect there. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Went for the inside leg kick. Nice body kick. Well, some fighters, when they get cracked in the mouth, they respond well. He got stunned earlier in the round and hasn't really recovered or gotten back into things.
People react differently, right? Some people just get back going. He's having a hard time building his way back into this fight.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Man, he is unrecognizable as far as that midsection is concerned. Might have a fractured rib. He's going to be urinating blood for a week.
This dude's in trouble. He's in trouble. Hey, for as bad as it is right now, and this fight may get stopped because of this damage, tomorrow will be much worse. This guy does not have much fun to look forward to in the next few days.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Throwing that jab, no good. Final seconds of the fight. Oh, massive knee to the body. That can't feel good. We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges scored this contest 30-27, 9-28, and 30-27. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
All right, well, you've heard Bruce say that before. Israel Adesanya, your winner by decision. Clean, dominant performance. Maybe could have gone for it a little bit more, but it's another green stripe on the Wikipedia page.
All he does is win. Israel Adesanya is one of those guys that just knows how to get the job done. And tonight it was decision, but once again, another win for the last style bender.
All right, without further delay, let's get you tonight's tale of the tape. All right, now to get us started, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Manon, the Beast, Fiorot! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Norma, the Immortal Dumont!
Ready to fight? Ready.
We are ready to go with round 1 here. Trying to kick the leg out.
Good stick.
Good shot, good shot.
Wow, huge head kick. Oh, combination striking at its best. Another great sequence out of her there.
She is just throwing everything with so much confidence. Every time she throws, she believes that she is going to land, and to this point, she has done just that.
Oh, lands a beautiful jab. Ooh! Sniffed that one out as she blocks the kick. Just missed with the left there. Frantic pace early on to this one.
Clean punch.
Trying to hammer that lead leg. Oh, another great combination. She is on point tonight. Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Nice jab there by Fiorot.
Keep your hands up for me. Come on now. Let's move. Let's recompose. Stay focused.
She lands a beautiful leg kick.
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that. Fiorot's in half guard. Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Under 3 minutes to go in round one.
You got fight.
DC, I know you got my back. She's got her back, and she can do a lot of damage from here.
I've got your back, and I'm your boy, J.A. She's got her back as if she wants to end her night right now. She's got to be very careful.
Oh, the front kick gets through for her there. How about it?
She's doing a great job of mixing up her techniques. Not only throwing kicks to her legs and body, but also coming right up the middle with that teeth kick. What a kick. That one landed.
Front kick to the body by Fiorot. Oh, nice hook. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Front kick to the body is there. Nice work by Fiorot. Oh, Dumont's nose is cut now, and she's starting to deal with some blood in that area. Oh, connecting with a series of punches here. She has most definitely found her range. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position.
She lands a switch knee. Oh!
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Fiorot going for the body, targeting that area with the kick, but unable to land. Oh, and she gets the takedown there and really made it look easy, I thought.
She made it look easy because she timed it perfectly. Before her opponent could react, she is already in the finishing mode.
Fiorot's in half guard. Lands with the ground and pound. Oh, and she's back up again. Well, she went to the straight left, unable to connect. Well,
Oh, my goodness.
well, we could be looking at an epic comeback here. She rocked her significantly, but wasn't able to finish the fight, and now her opponent maybe creeps back in.
Her opponent will now try to find a way to work her way back into this fight. It will be on her to once again land one of those brutal punches to try to knock her out this time. She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her to try to move her opponent to find openings to land uppercuts and shots right up the middle. Great punch.
All right, so she continues to attack the body to great effect. Actually, some redness now underneath the elbow of her opponent.
Yeah, she does a great job of attacking the body in multiple different ways, and it's starting to pay dividends for her.
Second round, straight ahead. All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round. We will keep an eye on this cut. You see the cut man racing in there. Cut, it looks like it's on the bridge of the nose. He'll try to shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for her here moving forward. Looks like he'll close it up now. All right, things are getting interesting, folks. She is back to the stool, appears to be breathing okay, but a huge cut on the bridge of her nose.
Yeah, when you get cut there, it's hard to breathe. Your mouth starts to go open a little bit, but the blood becomes an issue. She was not locked in defensively, And that punch right there opened up the cut on the bridge of her nose.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round underway. Oh, nice jab by Dumont.
Leg kick lands. She is beating up the leg with those kicks.
Great kick to the body by her there. Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on.
Can't take many of those, you better check.
Back and forth we go. Dumont's blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment made by the fighter to protect that already significantly damaged nose. She missed with that jab.
Great kick to the body.
Well, she's not slowing down. She has already landed a ton of significant strikes, and you got to think her coaches are going to be absolutely thrilled with this effort, too.
They're fired up. They have to be so excited to watch everything that they saw in the gym during training camp come together and be...
Man, big left hand there inside. Oh, beautiful combination.
Oh my God!
Oh, beautiful technique on that straight punch. Oh, she is in real trouble. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 2. Oh, she continues to work the body here to great effect. Fiorot's thigh really starting to show signs of bruising now. That is a deep shade of purple. Oh, lands the overhand. How good is that? Norma Dumont gets caught with that punch. Well, when you're dealing with a cut like that, it may not be long before it starts to impact the breathing. Not a good spot to be in here. Going to the leg kick now, and it's there. Nice job by Norma Dumont. Nicely done as she closes the distance to attain the single collar tie.
I love that team.
Just over 2 minutes now to go in the round.
Oh, she's in trouble, dude.
A series of punches from the top here by Fiorot.
Beautiful transition.
Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet.
She does a great job of getting that leg to the target. Beautiful leg kick.
Oh!
Oh! She hurt her!
Oh, Dumont's really bleeding something. All right, well, the ref is going to step in here and call on the doctor. Her nose does not look like it did at the weigh-in yesterday. We'll see if the doctor stops the fight.
No, it didn't. She's been beat up a little bit. The blood is pouring down her face. But if you look at her spirit, it seems like she still wants to be here. She's not ready to throw in the towel yet.
Well, the fans are booing the doctor, not the athlete, and it looks as though the fight is going to continue. We'll see how she chooses to proceed, given all the blood.
This is what she wanted. So now she's got to take advantage of it. She's got to empty the gas tank trying to finish this fight.
All right, so coming into the fight, a lot of people talked about her toughness. She's going to have to lean on it here, despite the injury. The fight will go on.
Well, she always says she's one of the toughest fighters you'll ever meet. She's going to have an opportunity to prove that now, because this cut is bad, but she can fight through it. She's got to be protective of it. She cannot just go out there face first as she did before. She's got to be a little smarter in her approach.
Dumont's nose is absolutely mangled at this stage of the fight. I'm no doctor, but I feel pretty convicted in saying that thing is definitely broken, and we might get a ringside physician or a referee to stop this fight here soon. Landed that left hook.
beautiful jab lands.
Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get them. Oh! Look at that.
Well, she gets back up here, but she is on wobbly legs.
Oh, nice takedown. Yep.
Final seconds of the round. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Dumont. Well, thankfully, she's not getting married next weekend because her nose is unrecognizable. A lot of blood, a lot of adversity. We'll see if the cut man can do his part to keep her in this fight. Well, she's dealing with a pretty big cut now. We'll see if we can isolate exactly where it happened in that previous round.
Man, she took way too many shots in round one. She was not being responsible defensively, and ultimately she is paying for it because now she's having a real tough time dealing with that cut.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway.
Body shots.
Dumont's an absolute mess right now. There is blood everywhere. I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them call in the ringside physician between rounds.
Oh, man.
Well, she's able to get up, but she is officially on wobbly legs. Man, she's hurt her opponent several times in this round. We acknowledge the durability on the other side, but how about just getting aggressive and finishing this fight?
You know, she doesn't take many chances inside the octagon. Right now is a time where she should take chances. She should be going forward, putting a lot of activity out there, trying to end her opponent's night. Way to kick her off and try to get some space to get up.
The right hand just misses. Fiorot's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Nice jab by Fiorot.
Beautiful with the left.
All right, so a pretty good series of kicks by her there as she continues to really land at will tonight.
I mean, there is no...
Another knockdown! Herb Dean steps in!
Holy smokes!
What a fight! So how about it, folks? A huge result for her. She gets the TKO here tonight, and this is a celebration that you can be sure is going to continue deep into the night.
What is what she expected? She expected to finish this fight. That's exactly what she did. The party's going to be off the hook because she has planned for it all week. What a phenomenal performance by this young lady.
Let's get it to Bruce Buffer to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 37 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by TKO, Manon, the Beast, Fiorot!
All right, there she is. Big win by TKO tonight, and really everything she said to us in our fighter meeting on Thursday came to fruition here on Fight Night.
Oh, yeah, she made it happen. She willed it into existence. Anyone that would listen to her, she told them, I am going to finish this fight by TKO. She got that exact finish tonight. Exactly what she wanted, she got it done.
And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Dominick the Devastator Reyes. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Aleksei, the boa constrictor, Oleinik.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, so we get another look here early in this round at the southpaw Dominick Reyes. Certainly a victim of expectations at times in his UFC career. Many believe skill for skill. He has everything you would need to become a UFC champion. And if he can pass this test here tonight, which should test him in all phases of mixed martial arts, many believe that second title shot that has eluded him to this point could come down the pipe. All right, so a nice job by the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner here early, getting the clinch and giving the kickboxer a lot to think about as to how he might proceed next.
Too much information to process. Put him in the clinch where he's uncomfortable, make him work in positions that are not instant to him, and try to overwhelm him from this position. Great job. Smart approach. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Oleinik's back in half guard, very comfortable here.
Now he's going full mount.
I need you to move. Scramble.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Well, doing his able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by Reyes. Making all these shots count. Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep.
Oh, he's trying to buck the hips. Looked like he got the hand ready to tap.
I mean, look at that. What a beautiful display of submission defense. Not panicking in a position that is very, very difficult to deal with.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here. Just outstanding with the transitions.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
Scramble and go.
Are working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Ooh, setting up another submission now. Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight.
There's the tap! Massive highlight at the Garden.
Oh, boy.
So what a win for him here tonight. He gets it done and gets it done by way of submission. He told us this week, I gotta keep these judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Absolutely. He is a phenomenal grappler. He said that he held the advantage there, and that would show itself in the fight. He proved that, and he gets a submission victory. Amazing.
All right, we set it inside for the official decision. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 13 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Aleksei, the boa constrictor, Oleinik.
Well, the celebration is on in his corner, and hard to blame these guys, sort of waiting to exhale, get a huge win tonight, and not just the win, but they get it by submission.
They knew what they had in front of them. They knew how tough a competitor his opponent was, but they also knew that if they could get this fight to the ground, they could find a submission. They found a submission. He got his hand raised in the way that he loves the most.